Welcome to Mr. Writer. My name is Derek and I am the voice of this channel. We are now back at the series Building Your Own Fantasy, a beginner's guide to online writing. And this week's video will be a little bit different than the previous videos that we have uploaded. Instead of having a discussion about a certain topic, I am going to give you some tips and tricks from an author's perspective in your quest towards writing a successful novel. You can consider this video as a guide on preparing to be an online author. Now without further ado, let us start our discussion. After watching all of our videos in the course, you might be thinking that you already have an idea in your mind for your novel that you might want to write it right away, but before you do that, additional preparation is a recommended thing to do before you publish your story. Trust me, I made that mistake when I started my career in this field. Knowing what your readers want to read is something that will definitely work in your favor in the long run, which is why I am giving you advice to read the most popular or well-known novels in the genre that you are planning on writing. This might sound like a really basic tip, but trust me, it 100% works. You need to distinguish first the difference between a good story and a bad one, and there's no better parameter for a comparison other than the best in the game. Another key aspect on why you first need to read before you write is because you need to understand your audience via the use of a reader's perspective. In this way, you are feeling the shoes of your readers, which will help you connect more on the emotions, and that will definitely help you figure out the rhythm of slaps and figure out the psychological expectations of the readers. Here is another advice for you before you proceed on writing. Choose the right genre and themes for your story. You might be wondering what genre is the best for you to publish in. Well, the main thing to consider is what your story's overarching ideas and what kind of audience you are trying to attract, so there is no right answer for that question. All you have to do is fulfill these basic criterias. You need to pick the right genre that you are familiar with. You also would want your ideas to overlap or is under the genre that you are aiming for. And finally, you must love the genre that you are wishing to be writing on. Another minor tip that will definitely help you is that if you finally landed your contract in any platforms, do not be afraid to ask for advice and tips from your content editor. In fact, you must take advantage of this opportunity because the ones that are most knowledgeable in this business is none other than the editors themselves. Trust me, that will definitely help you. The final tip that I am going to share to all of you before we end this video is that whenever you are writing, make sure that you are having fun. Believe me on this statement. You can never produce a good story when you do not enjoy writing it. Trust me, I went through this phase as well. In the span of a month, I had trouble writing chapters for my story due to being busy, and when I looked at my statistics and reviews, it showed that my readers are clearly not enjoying what I have been giving to them recently. Take that into consideration before you proceed. Enjoy writing in order for you to create amazing stories. And that brings us to the end of this video. I know that this is the shortest video in the course, but by far this was my most favorite because it was definitely based on my opinions and my experiences as a writer. I am hoping that this video will help you in your path towards your writing career. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to Mr. Writer. Also comment down your thoughts and opinions regarding this video. Once again, this is Derek, the voice of Mr. Writer. See you again next week.